Hey YouTube, here's my slightly buggy rendition of I'm Getting Sentimental Over You, as made famous by Tommy Dorsey. And my tablet turned off in the middle of that, so I couldn't read the music. I mostly memorized, but obviously I don't have it fully memorized. This episode of Weeklies is going to be about my setup. Since I didn't really have anything else prepared, next time I'll have a better, trombone-centered episode. But I do have a good trombone point. You need to be playing, melodies. And it doesn't even have to be written for trombone. I don't think that is in the first place. But you need to be playing just music on your instruments. And I talked about this in the low range episode. That you need to be playing music in the low range. And you need to be playing music over the whole range of the instrument. And it's really great to play a bunch of exercises and stuff every day, but it's really way better for you if you're playing music as well. And I've just been working on that just because I've been playing it in 3 octaves, original written octave, which is really high, up to high C sharp, the middle one, which is easy, and the low one, which is probably more difficult than the high octave. That's just really fun. Just do it. It's fun. Okay, now I'm going to talk about my recording setup. The stuff I have is not super expensive or super good, but it all gets the job done, as you see every week, or mostly every week. What was I going to talk about? Okay, so I have a computer. I'm going to take the camera off. Make a bunch of noise here. Okay, so there's my computer. It's custom built by me. It's got pretty cheap parts. It cost me about $700 altogether. I had some parts that I reused, so you know it's not always gonna be $700. But that's just for this case, motherboard, RAM, CPU, video card. I have like 4 hard drives and an SSD. I've got a lot of space, fans, etc. Pretty good computer. I play a lot of games. I have 2 monitors. I have a 1080p that I got from eBay to replace my old 1080p monitor, which is now over there, but that doesn't matter. It's just got better colors and a better refresh rate. And then I have an old Dell 1600 by 900 mounted vertically, because after you use the internet with a vertical monitor, then you never go back. And I have these both hooked up with a stand that I got from eBay. It was like $60, and it just attaches to the desk. And it's really awesome. I use this for movies and games and stuff, and I use this for everything else. And then what do I have next? Mic. I use a Shure SM57. This is going to be loud, except it's not going to be. There we go, SM57. Very nice mic. I'm actually borrowing this from my girlfriend, so you know, it's not actually mine. But it's a good mic. It really captures the trombone pretty well if you're not just playing right up into it. And I have to use it through an interface, an M Audio, what is this, Fast Track, which is kind of a piece of crap. I would not recommend this. It's just USB, XLR to USB, pretty simple. Just plug that in and the computer recognizes it as an input. And I use it for games and stuff too, that microphone. It gets voice pretty well. What about my interface? I got my interface audio. I use a Dragonfly DAC from AudioQuest. This was like I guess it was just $100. The new version is $150. It is mind-blowingly good. They retailed originally for like $250. They're really, really good. It's also a headphone amplifier, which I use for my Sony MDR V6 studio monitors. I got these for $3 at a thrift store, and that's totally worth it because these retail for like $100-something. And I have biodynamic ear pads on them because I've gone through like 3 pairs of ear pads, and these are the most comfortable by far. I also have a Lipai T-amp hooked up to my Advent 3 speakers on either side. They're pretty warm, and the Lipai isn't super great, so they don't sound super great, but this does all the really critical listening. Then I have two nice mechanical keyboards. So that's my setup. Also, I use Audacity, which you can see I'm talking. I don't know, you can't really see that. I use Audacity just to record all of audio. And I use a Samsung, what is this? This is a Samsung WB100. Pretty cheap camera, it's only like 80 bucks on Woot. So, as you can see, I only have maybe... Okay, can you hear me? Ugh, that was an ordeal. I only have like a few $100, maybe 1,000 altogether and all my stuff. But of course, it's not just for recording. I use my computer for everything, games, everything. So maybe $1,000 tied up in every single piece of equipment I have, which is pretty good investment. And if you already have like a computer, then all you need to get is a good microphone, a USB interface, and you're set because Audacity is free, and now you can make good recordings. Yeah, so that's my setup. I'll be back next week with a better trombone-oriented weekly. Not sure what I'm going to talk about yet. I'm working on double tonguing, and I really suck at it, so I'm not going to make a video about it yet. I'm sorry. And I've gotten some other suggestions, but I seem to have lost them. So if you have any more, let me know. And I'll post the music for I'm Getting Sentimental Over You in the description. See you guys next time.